Hi everybody, it's Ami and today I have a requested video by Elliot Rao or Rowie. They wanted to see how I make binders for my BJDs. Since I wanted to make a second one for Katie anyways, here I am making another one for them, this time in white. I started out with a normal t-shirt that is really tight on my BJD and some stretchy fabric. This one is from a t-shirt actually, a human-sized t-shirt. Put the back of the shirt on the bad side of the fabric and then trace the shirt with a pencil. It's supposed to look something like this. Then I'm just gonna cut it out roughly because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it over. If I fold it over, it's a lot easier to get it symmetrical. So yeah, that's what I do. I just cut it out like that. You want to also just try it on your dolly and see if it fits them. No matter what sort of dolly you have, it's obviously easier on a doll that doesn't have a chest or has a modded chest, since a binder can't really compress resin. So yeah, you want to turn the piece we've already cut out around and then trace that onto the fabric. And this time the only difference is that I want a V-neck. I just fold it over and then cut it out. This way it's just so much more symmetrical and easier. But yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. So now we're going to hem all of the edges that are not going to be attached to another piece of fabric. So that is the sleeves and the neck hole. I'm pinning that down and I'm going to sew that by hand. Technically you could also do it with a machine. You would just have to leave a little bit more seam allowance than I do, because if you hand sew it, it's a lot easier without leaving too much hem. And now we're going to sew together the sides and also the shoulder part of the binder. I'm doing this with my sewing machine just because it's a lot faster, a lot neater. You don't have to though, you could technically do this entire thing by hand. Yeah, and I just cut away the excess part of the shoulders, so it fits just a lot nicer. Now you just want to cut away any excess thread and you have yourself your own binder. As you can see, it looks fairly similar to the one that I've already made. It's very easy. They are going to stretch out a little bit once you put it on their doll, so make sure to really make it a bit tight. But yeah, I think it turned out very nicely, and you don't actually see that much underneath clothes, but it just adds a little bit of the feel of a non-binary or trans person to the doll, in my opinion, especially if you can like see it a little bit, and just knowing that it's there, it feels good in my opinion. But yeah, thank you so much for your suggestion, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye. We should be lovers instead.